Hi, this is David Jeck, Superintendent of Fauquier County Public Schools with the third edition of One Hard Question. This week and last week, many of the questions, if not most of the questions, centered around calendar, calendar issues. And they really fell into three categories. The three categories being, why can't we have an earlier start date? Why can't we start the school year later, following Labor Day? And can we have a later start time for high school students? So I'll address each of these individually and kind of lump them into one question since there are so many around these issues. First, regarding the earlier start time, some folks this week had sent questions about why can't we start earlier? In other words, move up the start date a week, another week or so that we can finish first semester by holiday break, come back, begin a second semester in early January, and then finish by Memorial Day. And the advantage there, obviously, is for high school mostly. And it would enable those kids to finish first semester prior to going on Christmas break or holiday break, finish their exams, also while testing, and then come back and not have a chopped up January and finish by Memorial Day. The converse to that has been, why can't we start the school year after Labor Day? And of course, most of the conversation there, or the I don't want to say argument, but disagreement there has been, well, it's just a better time for vacation, family plans, August. We're tearing too much into August. And the comment was made to me that well, most school divisions start after Labor Day. Why not wait? And that's not true. The vast majority of school divisions start before Labor Day, and many of the school divisions that start after Labor Day wish they could start before Labor Day, but they have to apply for a waiver based on their number of snow days, and if they don't meet the waiver requirement, they're not able to start prior to Labor Day. So I'm hearing both of those sentiments expressed, and I don't have an answer at this point other than we've heard folks loud and clear about preferring not to dig further into August. So we're looking at some models, some schedule models that will sort of march out to the school board, to teaching staff, to school support council, one of my advisory groups basically, and ask them to share with parents. And we may even do a survey later on this fall or this early winter, just to get people's opinions about calendar. But what I know about calendars is this: there is no perfect calendar. When you create something that you think is a perfect calendar, you're still going to have people who don't like it or upset with it. There really is no such thing. And I've been doing this a long time, and I'm long enough to know that you cannot please everyone with the calendar. There's going to be people that aren't going to like it. If you have an earlier start time, or later start time, excuse me, for high school kids, that means that the little ones are going to have to go to school earlier, and a lot of parents don't like that. They don't like their little ones at a bus stop in the dark, for example, at certain times of the year. And then conversely, in the afternoon, some parents really prefer to have their high school age kids dropped off first so that they can retrieve their younger siblings off the bus. So, there's lots of different arguments either way. It's not a simple, not at all a simple issue. I will say this: I'm very intrigued by the Fairfax model that I read about this morning, actually. That one of the question submitters sent to me is a very interesting article, actually, and I'm very intrigued by that approach. And what it is basically is that some seniors are able to come to school on their own, miss first period, and with permission of their parents in the school system, and on track to graduate, and they can transport themselves to school and miss first period. That's easy to do with a 4x4 schedule because students have 32 opportunities to get 24 credits. That's sort of how it works in high school. 4x4 schedule gives you 8 chances to get a credit a year. If you earn those credits every year, it's 32. You need 24 to graduate. So that's something I'm interested in. It sounds very interesting to me, so I'm going to look into it. The other piece related to the calendar, we're going to do our due diligence, and we're going to look at some different options, some out-of-the-box thinking. But I'm not silly enough to think that we're going to come up with a calendar that everyone's going to love. It's just never been the case, and it probably won't be in the case this time around. But we are listening. We are taking your input. We appreciate the input, and keep submitting your questions. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day.